Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome back to my channel, Sash Reads, and this is a book haul. I'm very excited. I don't think I've done a book haul since, I think it may have been October. Since my last book haul, I did start a little challenge with my friend Liv. We were both talking about how we want to go on a book buying ban, and I was like, oh, I want to do read 5 of my physical books and then I can buy 1 book, but I've got no self-control. I would just buy books regardless. And so we were kind of just talking, and I was like, what if we did it for each other? So when I read 5 books, Liv could buy 1 book, and when Liv reads 5 books, I can buy 1 book. Now, half of this haul is before that challenge ever happened, but I feel like that's why this isn't as huge as it could be, because of that little challenge. And we have brought it into 2026, and we've brought more friends into it. So it's really fun, and it's a nice little way to get our physical TBR down rather than reading library books for the fun of it. So yeah, there's really no rhyme or reason, but I'm pretty sure this is from October. I haven't got any of my rare books in here, like Romance and Readers Events books. I think I should probably do a haul for that, even though it was ages away. If you want a haul from Romance and Readers Event in Melbourne, let me know and I will get that done for you. So without further ado, I've got pre-orders, I've got Bookish and Spice, and lots of op shop finds, secondhand book finds. So first of all, I pre-ordered Soul Searching by Lila Sage. This is the start of her Sweetwater Peak series, I believe. It's like ghosts, but cowboys. I know. I'm intrigued. I feel like they definitely work together. Someone was selling Electric Idol by Katie Robert on Facebook Marketplace, and I was like, heck yeah, because it's one of the only books I don't have in the series. This is one of my favorite books in the series too. I really enjoy the Cupid and what's her name? Psyche. It's like Eros and Psyche, so it's also giving Penelope and Colin as well from Bridgerton. So yes, I love this. I believe it was bookstore day or something. I don't know. I went to QBD to get a book I realized I don't have in this pile, but I got the purple version of Mate by Ali Hazelwood, and the cashier upsold and I got both The Dagger and the Flame and The Rebel and the Rose by Catherine Doyle. I believe this is a YA fantasy duology, enemies to lovers, romantasy. I believe this is on my 12 by 12, recommended to me by Sarah, so I am excited to get to it. I don't know why I picked these up though, because I really wasn't interested, but the girl really sold it to me, and now I can't remember what she said. My pre-order of A Love Letter to Whiskey by Candy Steiner came in. This got traditionally published recently, and look at those edges. What does it say? You and only you. I believe there's lots of yearning in this, and if it's giving any of her what it's meant to be, no, her Marriage in Trouble book that I read, and so much yearning, if it's anything like that, I know I'm gonna bawl my eyes out when I read this, but I'm very excited for it. My pre-order of the sprayed edges version of Thorns and Fire by Helen Shurer came in. This is the second book in the Ashes of Thesma. So it's about the sister from the first book. So you've got, that's the naked cover, and that's the edges. I think that's going to look very beautiful next to my first book. And I believe the third book is green. So I feel like it's going to tie together very nicely, the series. I believe it's just a trilogy, but who knows? That's right. A couple years ago, Sarah Kate made her own special editions for the Good Brothers series, which is about 4 brothers who are all pastor's kids, and I really enjoyed the anti-hero, and I've got the anti-hero the special editions. It's pink, it's got a clinch cover, it's beautiful. Anyway, I got an email saying, hey, you bought the first one. Would you like the second one? We're thinking of doing it soon. I was like, hell yeah. So I've got The Homewrecker by Sarah Kate. Look at that. Look at that. I love that. And so it's Caleb, Briar, and Dean. Ah! Well, I can't remember. Yes, so it is signed. You'd hope because it's from her own online shop. Look at that. Look at that. I'm in love. So yeah, I believe it's sort of like a marriage and trouble between Caleb and Briar. And so they bring Dean into it, who is Caleb's bestie. And I think, like, so Briar and Dean start getting it on, but then I believe Caleb joins in on the fun as well. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm excited to when I get to it. Next, my pre-order of Good Spirits by B.K. Borison came in. It's the one with the candy cane edges. I was going to read this for Christmas last year, but I just never got around to it. B.K. Borison did First Time Caller, which I did read around Christmas time, and I did really enjoy it. So I'm excited to see what she's thinking about this spooky romance. Are they actually ghosts? I'm not sure. I've never actually looked into it. But it's Halloween weekend in the lair, and it's like a spooky romance is one of the prompts, and I've already got a monster romance on it. But I was just thinking I could choose either like Soul Searching or Good Spirits, because I feel like they're both ghostly, right? I think this is another Facebook Marketplace find. It's Dokkaebi, which is the companion to Gumiho by Kat Cho. I haven't read Gumiho, but I have it. I've got Wicked Fox, so definitely gonna get to it eventually. Oh, that's right. I went on holidays in October, and I love this one secondhand bookshop there, and I actually think this is where I got this one from, possibly. But they got Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig, which is actually, at the time, was the Full Moon Book Club pick for that month. I didn't read it then, but it is on my 12 by 12 for this year. So I'm definitely going to be getting to it. I believe it's like a thriller, horror, can't quite remember, but like it's about these people who find the staircase in the woods and someone went up it and it was never seen again. Picked up The South Wind by Alexandra Warwick. I picked up this one because I have the first two books in this size, and this one was on clearance, so I believe the smaller size was coming out soon. So I had to get this one so they all matched. Hopefully I'll get I think the East Wind is the last one. Oh, it doesn't tell you. But I didn't realize they were all about different people. Because this one says it's inspired by Sleeping Beauty and the Greek myth of Theseus and the Minotaur. So I don't think the first one is inspired, but I think the first one is someone else. So I thought that was really cool, and it makes me want to read it more. Oh, next we've got these beautiful bookish and spice editions of Collide and Spiral by Bal Cabra. Spiral is one of the hockey romances that I fell in love with last year. I have yet to finish Collide, and I'm still in the middle of Revolve as well, which is the third one. Simon Schuster sent me an ARC, which is crazy pants. Simon Schuster or Bloomsbury? I think it was actually Bloomsbury, my bad. But these are so beautiful, and I only signed up for the contemporary box for these two books, and then I cancelled my subscription because I wasn't really in the mood to get any more contemporary special editions. Plus, I do need to budget, and it's just not in the room right now. Maybe next year, but not right now. Not right now. You know what's actually hilarious? It says here this was sold as is at Vinnie's. But I didn't pick it up at Vinnie's. I picked it up at Tony's. That's kind of funny. Anyway, I've got Gold Killer by Hannah Kaner. I've heard so many good things about this book. And so when I saw it at the op shop, I was like, you're coming home with me, okay? Honestly don't know anything about it. I've just heard everyone talk about it and how good it is. So, and she's tiny. I thought she was going to be a thick one. But I love this cover. I think it is so beautiful. So yes, definitely excited to pick it up. This one I did get at Vinnie's, and that is The Push by Ashley Audrain. This is I think like a domestic psychological thriller that Liv from Endless Pages recommended me to read for the 12 by 12. I'm very excited to get to it. It's about motherhood, which I am in the throes of right now. So excited for that. Finally, my pre-order of Lessons in Magic and Disaster by Charlie Jane Anders came in. This is so beautiful. So Charlie Jane Anders wrote one of my favorite sci-fi books I've ever read. I'm not being really big into sci-fi, so when I found one that I actually did like, I'm not going to stop yapping about it. And so when I found out that they have written this, I believe it is a fantasy. That's right. It's about Jamie, who is a powerful witch, and she decides to teach her mother, Serena, to cast spells so her mother can get her life back. And there's like secrets and destructive magic and a 300-year-old magical book in play. So excited for that. Okay, I think we're getting into the Christmas presents a bit here, possibly. But beautiful, beautiful Meredith sent me After the Siren by Darcy Green, even though I recommended it to her. And I'm so grateful for her. This book, it was one of my favorite books of last year. And if you haven't read it yet, please do. It's about a queer romance in the AFL and just all the struggles that they face, but also just about queer joy. And I loved it so much. This is Assistant to the Villain. I picked this up because I actually went and met Hannah Nicole Mayer and she signed it. I had so much fun with this book. I flew through this book, and then as soon as I finished this one, I picked the audio up of the second one, completed that in the day, and then that night is when I met the author, and I had so much fun. And this is like so funny, and it doesn't take itself seriously at all. It's slow burn, and like you just want the two characters to just talk to each other, but oh, I love it so much. It's so good. I got The Defender by Anna Wang. I have yet to read this one, but this is about Vincent Dubois and Brooklyn, who is the daughter of the coach. Vincent is the defender of the soccer team, and he was also the brother of the female main character in the first book. And just look at that. I love it so much. I'm so excited to read it. This I picked up at an op shop. Mile High by Liz Tom 40. I loved Rewind It Back. I haven't read the first 3 books in the series. I think Rewind It Back is the 5th book. Could be the 4th book, but I've read Play Along and I've read Rewind It Back. Have I read Mile High? No, I haven't. So I'm excited to go back and see where it all started with Stevie and Xander. I really enjoyed those 2 characters in Rewind It Back. So yeah, so very excited for that. Another Christmas gift we've got And They Were Roommates by Paige Powers. This was gifted to me by Abby Lisi, the book lover, on Instagram and YouTube here. It sounds fun. So it's about Charlie and Jasper. Charlie is trans and has transferred from high school to Valentine Academy for boys. And his new roommate is Jasper, who actually broke Charlie's heart. Now Jasper doesn't actually recognize Charlie, and so obviously Charlie hasn't told Jasper that he's trans, and so it's interesting. I just love that dynamic. I'm very excited to see all the shenanigans that will come to play. So it seems very, very fun, and very excited to get to it. This next book was sent to me by the author. It is a physical copy of Thin White Lies by Elena Moriarty. It came in this whole PR box, and I'm so incredibly grateful for this community and where authors just send me their books to read. I really did enjoy this one, so if you like hockey romance, I definitely suggest picking it up. It's got like a secret romance and like found family, and I love the friendships, like the girl friendships in this book. There's lots of books where the girl doesn't really have any like female friendships and it sucks, but not this one. This one I think works so well. And yeah, if you want to like just freak out trying to find, like, make sure Dakota and Wyatt like keep it a secret, this is one that you need to pick up. Next is the special edition books I'm collecting of the Crowns of Nyaxia. This is The Fallen and the Kiss of Dusk by Carissa Broadbent. This is, yeah, the first print spread hardcover. I love these naked covers so much. Have I only read the first one? Yes. Is there now like 4 or 5 out? Yes. Am I gonna keep collecting them? Yes. I don't know what else you want me to say. I'm just a girl. I can't remember what was in this box, so let's open it together. Oh, that's right. This is the special edition Live For Me that matches Die For Me. I had to get this one because I enjoyed Die For Me, and I heard this one is more like Klaus coded, where the first one is more like Stefan coded. This is an Aussie author. I just really love this black and red moment it's having, and look at those edges. Honestly, Bookish and Spice win every time for the attention to detail they put into all of their editions. Like, are you kidding me? The dust jacket, and then this is the reverse dust jacket. Like, hello? Like, how do you look at him and not like want to drop your panties? I honestly would not be able to survive in the Vampire Diaries world, or just like, if a man did that to me, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'll be like, here's my neck, make me vampire forever, please, thank you, so I can be with you forever. I should probably go back to therapy. That's what I should do. Another op shop find, I've got Archangel's Kiss by Nalini Singh. This is the second book in the Guild Hunters series. I've read the first one, really enjoyed it. I had the third one. Well, I have the third one, but I didn't have the second one. Now I have the second one. Funny story about this one. I got 2 copies of this book in like a week. And I can't even like blame on like pre-order blindness, because I bought both physically. I went to the shop and bought them. This is the one I bought at Amplify Bookstore. What is my bank card doing in there? That's scary. Anyway, I went to the Amplify bookshop when I was in Melbourne for Rare, and I picked up The Jasmine Throne by Tasha Suri. And when I went on holidays a week later and went to the secondhand bookshop, I picked up the large print copy of The Jasmine Throne by Tasha Suri. Completely forgot that I got the first one until I got home. I got this one already when I got home. But like, that secondhand bookshop also had The Oleander Sword, which is the second book in the series. So now I have like matching heights. I did give the large print copy to my mum, so I've already gotten rid of that. So it's not like that bad, right? I've been really looking into this one. It looked interesting, and then when I saw someone on Facebook like going, oh, does anyone want my Fairy Loot like September or whatever, because it's like the lesbian fantasy book and I'm not into it, like I only read male. And I was like, ew, that's disgusting. Why do people think like that? And so I was like, I'm gonna read all of her books now. Like, fuck you, random white woman. Another secondhand bookshop find, Iris Kelly Doesn't Date. I now have all 3 books in this series in my grubby little hands. I have yet to read this one, so I'm excited that I'm going to be able to very soon. I'm intrigued with Iris. She's kind of been like this Phoebe sort of character, I feel, from the series, so I'm excited to read more about her and her relationship with Stevie. My pre-order of Taurus Season came in by Bryn Weaver. I have yet to read Scythe and Sparrow, but I did read the little crossover book that she made from Scythe and Sparrow to Taurus Season, and I am definitely excited. I believe this is about the woman that she saved in the first book. I think, don't quote me on that, but in my head, that's what I'm gonna think. This one is very exciting. Ali, one of my friends, Ali, in the Australian Discord, she sent me God of Pain by Rena Kent for hitting 1K on YouTube. Like, that is so fun that like people just like, she's like, let's celebrate this, and she sent me not one, but she sent me 2 books. Another one's in here somewhere. But I'm very excited for this. This is the second book in the Legacy of Gods. I have yet to read the first one. Oh, her last name's Volkov. Any relation to Alex Volkov? Whole completely different series. But thank you so much, Ali. Like, you did not have to do that, but you did, and I love you so much. And Also, thank you to everyone who subscribed to me. Like, hitting 1K last year was absolutely insane, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you. Ooh, I picked up Fireborn by Rosaria Munda. I've heard good things about this. It is an old book, but it got reprinted recently. It was originally published in 2019, so it's like 7 years old, which is crazy. But yes, I'm excited for this. It's like dragons. Oh, this orphanage. Did you ever feel like reading books growing up, they were always like from an orphanage or they were orphans, and now like you don't see that a lot in real life? I feel like I don't even know if there's an orphanage in my town. Probably not. Is that even a thing anymore? Are orphanages a thing anymore? Next, I've got The Things We Water by Mariana Zapata. I think this is her first romantasy, and it's like, I think it might be urban fantasy, because like there's a wolf on there. I think it might be a werewolf, but I'm excited. I enjoyed All Roads Lead Here. I did not really enjoy Wait For It. Wait for it. I'm the one thing in my life I can't control. She's thick, she's chunky. I believe this is on my 12 by 12 Rex. 12 recs by 12 friends. So I will be getting it to this year, mark my words. Next, I picked up This Winter by Alice Oseman. This book, this cover matches all my other Alice Oseman covers, so I'm excited that I have that. And I believe this is about Tori, Charlie, and Oliver Spring. It's a Christmas book. Oh, I've got Of Flame and Fury by Michaela Bridge. This is like a Phoenix racing. And you've got a tech billionaire. This doesn't give you tech billionaire vibes though. It gives fantasy vibes, so that's interesting. Honestly, don't know what else to tell you. I don't know. Half these books I don't remember why I got them or where I got them. I just have them in my hands for some reason. I don't know. I've picked up You Reach Sam by Dustin Tao. First heard about this from Jan Agaton. She has this whole vlog dedicated to this book, and I think it's one of her most viewed videos ever. So obviously I have to find out what all the hype is about. Next, I grabbed A Theory of Dreaming by Ava Reed. I actually believe this is the second book in a series, and I don't have the first one, so that's very disappointing. So, oh yeah. Why do I do this? Why do I do this? I don't know. This next book, it's so pretty, and I'm glad I finally have a copy in my grubby little hands. But that is Law of the Wilds by Annalise Sabrana? Anyway, Black Fae romance. Are you kidding me? I'm so excited. This cover is so freaking beautiful, and I'm so excited that I finally have it. I cannot wait to read it. I believe it's got, yeah, it's like your typical love triangle, but I kind of love triangles. I'm realizing that now. Like, I used to hate them because I feel like it was everywhere, but now like I'm back into it. I'm back into the love triangle like zone, and I'm here for it. Next, we've got All's Well by Mona Awad. This is another 12 Recs by 12 Friends book. I have read Bunny by this author, but I don't know if I've read anything else. But this cover is, I don't really see it a lot. I see like the mask, like the pill mask, but I don't see this one. But I believe this is Chronic Pain Rep. So it's about this college theatre director who really wants to put on Shakespeare's All's Well That Ends Well, but all the cast wants to play Macbeth instead. There's like secrets and pain, and I'm intrigued to get to it. Next, we have A Treachery of Swans by A.B. Poronic. I've got Where the Ducks Stand Still on my shelf. I believe Amy actually sent it to me last year. This one, I know Swans makes me think like Swan Princess. I believe this actually is a reimagined version of Swan Princess. Oh no, a reimagining of Swan Lake, which I think is a reimagining of Swan Princess. Now I think, which is what Swan Princess was reimagining of. I don't know, but like you've got Odile, which like is giving Odette, right? Maybe I'll get to this soon. Who knows? Do you think I should pick this up soon? Let me know. And then this is the other book that Ali sent me for hitting 1K subscribers here on YouTube, and that is Spark Up the Everflame by Pan Nicole. I'm so excited for this. So excited, so keen. Actually, look at that. The details I put into this book, I don't think I can get the tall copies of the other books anymore, which is a little bit sad, but I'm going to try and find them. but this is, I believe, yeah, so it's first book in a slow burn enemies to lovers epic fantasy series. And I'm not sure if they're dragon shifters or they're just dragons. Speaking of which, I don't think it's come in yet, but Bookish and Spice has done a special edition version of this book, so I have to get to it soon. Oh my gosh, she is chunky. But I've got Eternal Ruin by Jagera. This is the second book this is the sequel to Immortal Dark. I've yet to read Immortal Dark, but it's on my TBR for February. So it's happening, but this is about vampires and it's like dark academia. I think, is it vampires? I can't remember. Yes, vampires and dark academia and mysteries and secrets and all those good things. Who sent me this one? I don't think this one had a note. I believe Amy, or it could have been Ren, sent me Whispers of the Deep by Emma Ham for Christmas last year. So thank you so much, whoever did send this to me. This has been on my radar for so long and I'm glad I finally have a copy. It's like Scary Merman. Oh, it's Captor and Captive. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that now. You know what? I don't care. I'm still going to read it. I'm still going to be into it. Next, we've got Wolf.E by Paisley Hope. This was a gift from Tracy, so thank you so much, Tracy. This is a motorcycle romance. I don't think I've read a motorcycle romance yet. Well, not like an MC, like a proper MC romance. I read, what did I read? Sicko. I don't think that's motorcycle club romance though. And then I just read Caught Up, which isn't it's more like mafia. But he rode a motorcycle. Either way, I'm excited for this. I love this cover so much. Look at it. Like the tattoos and like the neck hand grab thing. Ugh, so good. So like I said, Amy or Ren sent me this one, and then Amy or Ren sent me To Free a Soul by Opal Rain, which is the second book in the Duskwalker Beginnings duology. So this is a prequel to the Duskwalker Bride series, but you can't read it until after you finish Duskwalker Brides. But it's about the mum and dad of all the Duskwalkers and how they met and all of that jazz. And I'm very excited. Thank you so much, whoever did send this to me. I love these covers so much. They're so beautiful. And yes, Jess, who is a new friend from the Discord last year, sent me Hazelthorn by C.G. Drews. This was one of my favorite books of last year. I had so much fun. It was so creepy. If you like forest horror, like cottage horror, this is definitely a book that you need to pick up. So much fun. So good. Oh, that's right. Bookish and Spice did the Anatomy of Song special edition. Black and gold is so beautiful. I now have 3 copies of this book. I've got the original paperback, I've got the fabled one, and now I have this one. I'll probably get rid of the fabled one now that I've got Bookish and Spice. Bookish and Spice also has done Curse of Shadows and Thorns by L.J. Andrews. I think this is gorgeous. Look at those edges. I could not tell you what it's about. I think it's your typical romantasy. But look at, are those crows? Are those ravens? I don't know. But that is one cover. And I actually think I preferred this cover because she's beautiful. Next, my pre-order of Blood Moon came in. It's not the sprayed edges version, which is the one I did pre-order, so I don't know what happened there, Amazon. But I am very excited. This is giving like Twilight, Vampire Diaries. I think it's like Vampire Diaries, but if Bonnie was the main character. I think the author wrote it because she hated how much shit Bonnie was given. So she made her own version of it where Bonnie was the main character and she has to choose between the vampire and the werewolf. But I think that is so pretty. And look at the naked. So beautiful. One more book. Oh, look at us. And then actually some of these books, not all of the books that I've accumulated since October is here. I've just realized some of them are not here. But thank you to anyone who sent me gifts or anything. Like, thank you so much. I don't forget about you. I appreciate you. The last book for this haul is my March pick for the Thick Thighs Book Club, and that is Space for Love by Emily Antoinette. This is a cozy sci-fi romance with enough spice to keep you warm even in the coldness of space. So I love the representation we have on the cover here. Like, look how our beautiful thick goddess and her purple hair and her alien lover. I'm so excited to read this in March with everyone. I'm so excited. That is all the books that I have accumulated, well, most of the books that I've accumulated since October. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos by me. If you did get to the end of this video and you have nothing else to say, pop a moon emoji for blood moon in the comments below. Don't forget you can add me as a friend on Goodreads, Instagram, Storygraph, and TikTok. It's all just @SashReads, except for TikTok, there's 2 S's on the end. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye!